The following program is a production of Naleo TV.
Hi, I'm Audrey Wilson, and we're starting a new series called Audrey Wilson's Cooking Show. And my goal is to be able to have everybody eat something healthy, and this is my intent. I'm taking two recipes from my book, the Hawaii Healthy Me book, that I've distributed to every fourth grader on this island of the Big Island. And they're easy enough for the kids to make. One is a Vietnamese chicken salad, and the second one is a Lebanese Tabouleh salad. So let's get started. So what I'm going to do is I have some hot water. I'm going to pour it into 3/4 cup of bulgur wheat. You can pick up bulgur wheat at the health food store in the bulk section. It is a wonderful grain. It is actually a wheat that, mix it up, has plant-based proteins. It has a lot of dietary fiber, and unfortunately a lot of you don't eat enough dietary fiber. So one serving of tabouleh has over 6 grams of dietary fiber. Now this compares to brown rice that has only 3 grams. I'm going to let this sit for 15 minutes so the bulgur absorbs all of the hot water. So let's put that on the side. Okay, why don't we get started by shredding the cabbage for the Vietnamese chicken salad. Cabbage is a member of the cruciferous family. It's one of the healthiest foods you can buy. And you know, the wonderful thing about cabbage, it's very inexpensive. And they even are finding out that cabbage and other cruciferous vegetables are good for liver cancer, breast cancer. So I like to use a mandolin, and don't be afraid of a mandolin. It will cut if you're not careful, but because the blade is sharp. Shreds will be fine like this. You want them to be digestible, easy to eat. You don't want them too thick. What I'm going to use, recipe calls for half of the cabbage, but I am going to use the whole cabbage, because what am I going to do with the rest of the cabbage? So I'm actually doubling this recipe. Some of these big pieces fall in, so you just have to take it off. Because I'm Audrey Wilson, and this is the Audrey Wilson Cooking Show. We are going to make today Vietnamese chicken salad and tabouleh, which is a Lebanese salad made of bulgur. And I will guarantee you that you will like it, and it's good for you. Thank you. So you can see how easy these salads are. Here you got the noodles that have absorbed the boiling water, and you have some beautiful noodles now. That's part of the salad. Okay, the next ingredient is, we got the cabbage, is the chicken breast. We use the leanest chicken. We put it in 2 cups of chicken broth. Very, very slowly cook it. If you cook it too fast, you're gonna have tough chicken. So you wanna make sure you just barely simmer the chicken. And what you'll have is tender, tender chicken breast. So I'm gonna cut it into strips. See how tender that is? two breasts, because like I said, I'm doubling the recipe. I couldn't just buy one breast, I had to buy two breasts. I couldn't buy half a cabbage, I had to buy one whole cabbage. So therefore the recipe is getting doubled. So it's, 10-year-olds have made this, so that's why I said it's very easy and it's very healthy. So a 10-year-old could make this at home. Because I teach after school at E.B. De Silva, and so I have different recipes that I cook with them, and they're able to take it home and cook it at home. The next ingredient is 6 cloves of garlic. Now, when I clean garlic, garlic either comes from China or it comes from Gilroy, California. But by the time we get it, the garlic has rooted. This part of the garlic is very bitter, so make sure you take that out. I'm going to take 6 garlic, clean it up. Garlic is very good for your health. Not only does it scare away vampires, but it improves your iron metabolism. It has a compound in here that can improve your iron metabolism. That's why it's good for your health. And we're going to finely mince it. Okay, so we're going to chop it really fine. We don't want to have bits of garlic, so oftentimes if you want it really fine, what you do is you smash it and then you crush. Crushing it like that, it's easier for you to get nice finely minced garlic. Get some nice even pieces now. Shallots are in the family of onions and garlic. So they're kind of a cross between an onion and a garlic. This recipe calls for 2 shallots. So what I'm going to do, cook the shallots and the garlic until brown and caramelized. Then I'm going to combine it with the chicken, the cabbage, the noodles, the green onions, and then I'm going to now make a dressing. So let me just cut this and put this on the stove. And you don't want to put the garlic right now because you do not want the garlic to burn. There's a little bit of it in here, but once the garlic burns, it turns very bitter. And you want to brown the shallots. So let's work on the shallots first, get that brown. Okay, we're going to make the dressing now. So we're going to put 4 tablespoons of rice vinegar. Okay. And then we're going to put 2 tablespoons of sugar. Tablespoons of cilantro. Okay, mix this. Okay, it's getting brown. We want to take away the raw taste from the shallots because it's going in on top of the salad. So that's what we're doing right now. The garlic, you don't want to brown it too much because it'll get bitter. So I'm going to put the garlic when I'm almost done with this, just to have it cooking. I'm almost there now. Okay, I'm going to put the garlic in now. Okay, this is done. That's enough. Okay, so I'm going to assemble this now. I'm going to put the noodles in with the cabbage, so it'll be mixed in. Drain this. Okay. Then I'm going to top it with some of the chicken. So we're going to have protein in here. We're getting our vegetable. We're getting our carbohydrates with the noodles. Then I'm going to put the shallots and garlic over it. Have you ever been to a Vietnamese restaurant and like their cabbage salad? And it's so simple. So that's what inspired me, is like, my gosh, it's not that difficult to make. This is it. So you got a salad that's ready to eat. I'm gonna toss the dressing. I'm gonna top it with some chopped roasted peanuts. And then I'm going to serve it. This is a Vietnamese chicken salad. So please try this. Here we go. Let me know if I tossed it enough, if there's enough dressing. No, these are Vietnamese YY noodles. They're rice vermicelli. It's good. You like it? Is there enough?
I like the tang in there, whatever
Okay.
you put in there.
It's rice vinegar. Whenever you make dressing, it's best to use rice vinegar because it's not so sour. So I always like to use rice vinegar. So the bulgur wheat has absorbed all of the hot water and it's ready to make into a salad. So very simply, I'm going to cut 3/4 cup of finely of flat leaf parsley. Flat leaf parsley is very hard to get at the market, and it's so easy to grow. So I have several bins of flat leaf parsley because I never know if I want to make something, and then it's not available. So I need 3/4 cup of that. Let me measure it off. This would be at the health food store, any of them. And usually in the bin, and then it's usually called whole wheat bulgur. One of the 3/4 cup of bulgur wheat, we need 3/4 cup of flat leaf parsley and 1/4 cup of fresh mint. Fresh mint is another one. It grows so easily in your garden. There's no reason why you shouldn't have parsley in your garden. I have them growing wild right now because they do get crazy. They've taken over 1/4 of my greenhouse. Okay, so I got 3/4 cup of parsley. I am now going to chop it. Okay, so you roll it really tight when you cut small things like this. When you cut parsley, you roll it as tight as you can, and then you start cutting. So I've cut it one way. I'm gonna now cut it the other way. So I get nice minced parsley. In, I need 1/4 of a cup of mint. fresh mint. So I'm going to take the mint. Nice mint here. Need about 1/4 of a cup. I have so much mint that even if it's a little more than 1/4 of a cup, it's okay. I like the taste of mint. It's a very refreshing herb, and it adds to the taste of the salad. So take that, scrunch it up. Turn it and cut it the other way. Too bad you can't smell this on TV because this has a beautiful aroma of mint. Okay, so you got this coming together, beautiful green. And I've been to a Lebanese restaurant where this thing is totally green. They put so much parsley and mint, but it's almost too much. It's almost an overkill. This is plenty. The next ingredient is I buy the local Camuela cucumbers. These are the European type. And the reason I buy this is it actually has less seed. So I'm gonna cut it through. I'm still gonna remove the seed, okay? Anything to remove it with my fingers. Okay. This is a Lebanese dish. But you know, there's so many Lebanese restaurants all over that if you go anywhere in a big city, your probability is that you'll find a Lebanese restaurant and you will find tabouleh. Okay, I'm gonna put the cucumbers and I'm going to just add the whole thing because it just tastes good. But the recipe calls for it to half of it. In a Lebanese restaurant, I went to a restaurant with a Lebanese cook, and the tabouleh was green, green, green. I could hardly see the bulgur wheat because he put so much parsley and mint. I like a nice balance, so I don't like to put that much. But as you can see, it's starting to get green from the cucumbers right now. Okay. Then I'm going to add 3 tomatoes. And these tomatoes need to be seeded. So how do you seed a tomato? First you open it and you squeeze it out. Take the seeds out. See what happens when you seed it? It's not mushy. You only got the membranes and the skin. So I'm going to seed this one. Seed this. Okay. You can use this instead of rice. It is so good for your health. It has plant proteins. It has a lot of dietary fiber, a lot of vitamins. So that's 1 tomato. And this is the second tomato. Seed it. So you can see we're putting a lot of healthy stuff in this salad. You have tomatoes, you have cucumbers, you have parsley, you have mint, tabouleh, So far, it's a very healthy dish. What we're doing right now with our nonprofit is we have a book called Hawaii Healthy Me, and we're going to every one of the 26 elementary schools throughout the island of Hawaii. So it's over 2,300 books we're giving out to these fourth graders and trying to teach them to start eating healthy. These are the lemons from Naleo's outside yard. When you make a salad like this, don't waste the rind. The rind has beautiful flavor. So get one of these graters. It doesn't call it in the recipe, but I always do this. Take some of the rind and for added flavor. What I'm going to need is 2 tablespoons. So this is a lemon squeezer. So this is the way you do it. Upside down. Quite a bit of lemon juice when you do it this way. Okay, let's see if we got 2 tablespoons right here. Perfect. It's exactly 2 tablespoons. Okay, so now I'm going to add some green onions. About 6 green onions. I got the lemon juice. I'm just going to taste it. I want to make sure that there's enough salt and pepper, and this is complete. It's done. Got enough. Oh, I got to put salt. Salt. Pepper. I want to talk about cilantro too, because people don't realize that cilantro kills salmonella. That's why a lot of Mexican dishes all call for cilantro, but it's a really interesting thing. Cilantro, not everybody can eat it. We all have a gene in us, and for some people, cilantro tastes like soap. And it's a weird gene that you have, or not weird, but happen to have a weird, interesting gene. Okay, so we got for the Vietnamese chicken salad, we need a 1/2 cup of cilantro. This is about 1/2 cup. Put that in. Same thing, tight. And it goes in here. Okay. All right, here we go. So we got some green, we got some. The Vietnamese salad is now complete with its cilantro. Like I said, cilantro is really good for your health, and then it also kills salmonella. So there's some health benefits to cilantro. Okay, let me try this one. The taste is there. There's enough. Okay. Light salad, but tasty. I need more taste in the cilantro. It helps a lot. Okay, so we got 2 salads here. We got a tabouleh here and a Vietnamese chicken salad there. Don't ever take your food out without tasting it, because you want to make sure it tastes good. So I'm going to check if it has enough salt. I need a little bit more salt. Okay. Put a little bit more salt. Flavor it. Okay, like I said, this is a carbohydrate replacement. So instead of eating rice, you get all of this wonderful stuff. All right, here we go. The Vietnamese chicken salad is recipe serves 4. It's 2 cups of chicken broth. You put 1 boneless chicken breast in there and you very, very slowly poach it. When it's done, then you shred it. You get half a medium green cabbage, you finely shred it, 4 green onions thinly sliced, half a cup of cilantro leaves, 4 ounces of rice vermicelli, 6 cloves of garlic sliced thin, 2 shallots, cooking spray, and half a cup of salted peanuts for the topping. The dressing is 4 tablespoons of rice vinegar, 2 tablespoons of sugar, 2 tablespoons of cilantro leaves finely chopped, and black pepper. And that's your dressing. For the tabouleh, I had 3/4 cup of tabouleh. We soaked it in water. We had the water absorb, hot water. We had the water get all absorbed by the tabouleh. Then we put 3/4 cup of finely chopped flat leaf parsley. What you want to use is flat leaf Italian parsley. 1/4 cup of chopped mint, half a cucumber chopped, 3 tomatoes seeded and chopped, 6 green onions chopped, 2 tablespoons of lemon juice, and salt and pepper to taste. That is it. You got easy in just a short time. We made 2 salads. This could be a complete meal with maybe, because you have your protein, you got your meat in here, you got your starch with the noodles, you got the vegetables. So it's pretty much a complete meal. With this, I would like it to be the carbohydrates that they eat. I teach them to eat half of the plate with fruits and vegetables, 1/4 of the plate with a protein, and 1/4 of the plate with the carbohydrates. And I would like them to have this as a carbohydrate. So that's why I have included 2 of these recipes. They're very good, and I was surprised a lot of people are not familiar with tabouleh. You haven't gone to a Lebanese restaurant, you probably haven't had it. But imagine this instead of rice. I'm Audrey Wilson, and this is the Audrey Wilson Cooking Show. I hope you enjoyed these 2 recipes. They're great salads, they're very easy, and they're very healthy and good for you. Thank you.
The preceding program was a production of Naleo TV.